to the last, which was at Bangalore, and now we are at Indore. I'm Padma Priya. I'm a director with Nirmaan organization, one of the co-hosts of today's conclave.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm Lata Kumari. I'm a senior manager in Nirmaan organization. Thanks for this opportunity. So without any delay, Priya ma'am, shall we start now?
But before that, let me just also share a few lines about what the event is all about.
Sure.
So today we are joined by a lot of HR leaders, that's you, CSR leaders, thought leaders, who are here to explore the very aspect of a transformation called impact hiring. Just wanted to understand, the leaders who are here, how many of you know what impact hiring is all about? Have you heard about impact hiring? Raise of hands. All right, okay, so that's one of the reasons why we said this is going to be a transformative journey for all of us. Those who don't know what impact hiring is all about, you will get to know what it is, what it takes to actually help a person go through the whole life cycle and get into a job. That's what impact hiring is all about. And a special thanks to all of you for joining us. We still have a lot of people who are we wouldn't want to delay the program. As promised, we want to end this program by lunch, and let's roll. Over to you, Lata.
Wow. Thank you so much, ma'am. So may I start with the icebreaker? May I have a time, or shall I explain?
We'll actually introduce this.
Sure.
So today,
One booklet is about Nirmaan organization brochure, and one exclusively for HR Conclave mission. Whenever time permits in the break or something, somewhere, please go through this. Thank you.
thanks, Lata. And at the same time, on your respective tables, there are certain documents that have been printed. I know it's not sustainable, but then, we found that, scanning a QR code on the screen was becoming a little challenge. So we printed certain QR codes. They talk about the various portals that we have, which will help you in this whole process of impact hiring. And at the same time, there is a QR code which also has the social media handles of Nirmaan. Why do we need those? Primarily so that you can spread the word around. This is what we request you to do. And before we step into the actual conference, few house rules. Request everybody to kindly keep your mobiles on silent mode or vibration, just so that everything goes smoothly and there is no disturbance. That's number one. And let's also try to minimize the movement so that it doesn't distract the speakers. And there is also going to be an impact form that would be distributed subsequently. The reason is, in fact, we want to, that's actually a feedback form, and we want to hear from you. We definitely need feedback from you as to how we can take this program ahead, any changes that need to be made, anything that you need. All these details is what we want to capture. Get in touch with each one of you subsequently and take things forward. And there are table in charges. In fact, Oshika and a couple of my colleagues are here. They are here in case you need any guidance, whether to do with scanning of the QR code, whether it's to do with more information, or to participate in the fun activities. And Lata? And before Lata steps in, actually I also would want to say, there are going to be, two interesting fun activities as well. Number one is bingo. How many of you have heard about bingo? Did you play bingo at any point? Love. I like this. Shiva, you are not qualified to raise your hand. You are raising a hand for everything. But otherwise, have you heard about bingo? Yes or no? All right, okay, so we have incorporated that into this particular conclave as well. And may I invite Malavika ji, who is a pro bono leader with Nirmaan and also the chair of the Nirmaan HR conclaves, to tell you why is it that we have bingo as a part of this program. Over to you, Malavika ji.
Thank you, Priya. Good morning, Indore. नमस्ते और कैसा लग रहा है? कैसा है जोश यहाँ? जोश है ना? भारत के लिए भी जोश है, एचआर कॉन्क्लेव के लिए भी जोश है आज. बहुत जोश है. True Indians have a lot of josh, and we are here to listen to how impact hiring can make a nation great. सब अपने अपने पर्पस में लगे रहते हैं. Life is about a purpose that you have, and one of the purpose you as HR fraternity can do is towards contributing to the nation. But let's now talk about bingo. Bingo जो है, तंबोला तो सभी ने खेला है ना? ठीक है, तो अब ये कॉर्पोरेट हो गया. कॉर्पोरेट तंबोला का नया नाम हमने दे दिया बिंगो. ठीक है, तो इस फॉर्म में जो आपके टेबल पे है, there are many columns which are filled with words that you are going to hear. आप आज के दिन, पूरे दिन में आप सुनेंगे इनको. डिफरेंट स्पीचेस में लोग इनके बारे में बात करेंगे. You will hear them, and what you need to do is, as soon as you hear something or see something and it is mentioned in the form, you need to cross it. जैसे हम अपने numbers को करते हैं. Then you need to also write who said that. अब now that's a twist, ये तंबोला से थोड़ा different है, because here you have to write the name of the person who spoke that word. That is very important, because otherwise मैं तो सारे काट दूंगी, ये भी हुआ, वो भी हुआ, everything happened. But until and unless I get the right name of the person who has spoken about it, then you don't become a winner. So you need to fill all of these in the sense of cancel them as and when people have spoken about that word, and who is the first person who spoke about it. Now we know who has spoken about this or will be speaking about it. So you will be judged on two criteria. One, that you have been attentive and you have written the name of the person who spoke about it, or an event like you see, like lighting of the lamp. मैं एक clue दे देती हूँ, वो एक इवेंट होगा, तो वो भी लिखा है, तो उस समय आप इवेंट लिख सकते हो. ठीक है, एक तो मैंने आपको बता दिया. अब बाकी 23 आपको करने हैं, एंड उसके बाद यू नीड टू पुट द नेम, बी अटेंटिव, बी माइंडफुल, एंड देन लो एंड बिहोल्ड फुल हाउस हो जाएगा. सो ये हम लंच के बाद, हम लंच के पहले, जैसे लंच के बाद आप आएंगे, हम अनाउंस करेंगे विनर्स, और एंड आई एम श्योर every one of you is going to win this game. Okay? So with this, I hand it over back to Priya to take on from here and start the event. Thank you.
So Malavika ji, do the winners have anything?
Oh, I forgot. Of course, Priya. विनर्स को तो मिलेगा ही, इनाम तो मिलेगा. अब ये डिपेंड करता है कि सारे के सारे विनर्स बन जाते हैं या एक दो. अगर एक दो विनर हुए तो प्राइस थोड़ा बड़ा हो जाएगा, और अगर सारे विनर्स हो गए तो प्राइस थोड़ा छोटा हो जाएगा. बट होगा जरूर, प्राइस तो है प्रिया.
Awesome, very nice. So does it actually sound that you went back to school जहाँ पे teacher is asking you to pay attention? Does it? But teacher never gave you any prize that you were attentive, right? यहाँ पे तो ज़रूर prize मिलेगा, है ना? Bang on. And now Lata, to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I am with awesome people, I think so. Sir, may I know your name?
My name is Tanuj.
Manoj. Hi, Manoj. Your friend?
Mic is not
Tanuj.
working. Yes.
Yes.
We want to know about you.
Okay. So I am Tanuj, and I am assistant manager HR at SK Finance.
Okay.
SK Finance is a leading 30-year-old like NBFC, non-banking finance company. and it's based out at Jaipur. So today I'm representing SK Finance. That's all.
फैंटास्टिक. सो फाइनेंस से और कौन कौन लोग हैं? फाइनेंस से हैं कोई? ओके, आपके बगल में ही बैठी हैं. वंडरफुल. शी इज योर कलीग. वंडरफुल. तो ये तो, और ये भी जयपुर से? हाँ, फिर इंदौर, बट जयपुर इज योर प्रिंसिपल प्लेस. वंडरफुल. लता,
Ma'am.
so you have other sectors also. This is
Yes.
finance table. Let's find the other sectors.
Yes, ma'am, I'm going to do that. Hi, the girl which I met first time. Yeah. Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm very good. How are you?
Okay, tell us a little about yourself.
So this is Anjali, and I'm here from Mindcrew Technologies, an organization which basically deals in the development of software and websites. So we are into this since 2011.
Wonderful. Technology. Technology is very important, right? So definitely we, from finance, we have come to technology. Do we have your colleagues with you? No, you are all alone? Okay. So anyone else? Ma'am, are you also from the technology sector? Ma'am? Okay.
Sector. Actually, I am from sales department actually.
Oh,
Wow.
wonderful.
Now we are
More the
three members.
diversity that we have. Wow. From finance to technology to sales. Ma'am, please tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I am Bhavna Mishra from MTR Research actually, and I am HR over there from my last 2 years actually.
Wonderful, wonderful. Fantastic.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you, ma'am.
coming. Thank you. Ma'am, this table is quite interesting, and this is our very own from Cognizant people. Yeah.
Hey, lovely,
Hi.
lovely.
Hello. Yeah, hi.
Hi, how was the Indore?
Actually, I am from Indore, so I must say this amazing city in Indore is just
The
loved
cleanest
by
city in India.
everyone,
Can we
yeah.
have a round of applause for Indore? The cleanest city of India.
Malvika ma'am, do you know that yesterday onwards Priya ma'am said that I want to settle in Indore. I want to settle in Indore. That much she loved.
You know what?
I really love this place. And in fact, day before yesterday, after all the day's work, we actually went to Chappan Dukan. And it's an amazing
तुमने
place. I
चप्पन
love
खा
the
लिए?
food. Yes.
Yes. Lovely, lovely. So Indore is definitely very beautiful, clean. You can do a lot of shopping, you can do eating. So खाए जा और काम भी किए जा. That is what they say about Indore, right? Yeah, lovely, lovely. So yes, so Cognizant in Indore.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, this is Bharti Chaurasia, and I am working in Indore. It's been 2 years, and that is amazing company. I must say, lovely colleagues and best environment, and the sports and everything like outreaches we used to conduct there, just like we are doing here as a part of NGO. We being there. So it's very really interesting to meet with the people from orphanage to the students from 5th to till degree. We are meeting, we are just guiding them in short, like what you can do. We are doing
Wow,
Fantastic,
thank you.
Wonderful. Big round of applause.
Thank
and
you so
I'm sure during break, Priya, you know what, Priya and Lata, they are going to get some requests. Are there vacancies? Some people are going to ask them. I am sure. Be prepared.
We must.
Being in HR, I know, right?
Yes. Last but not least, hi ma'am. Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your day?
My day is good. Thank you.
May I know about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Urvashi and I'm from Shikunj.
Accounts.
Shikunj. Yeah.
Shikunj.
The
Acha.
place
Shikunj.
Yeah.
Batao,
The company's
Shikunj,
name
what
is
it
Shikunj.
into?
Basically, Shikunj is working for women's empowerment and we are working for the PR media as well.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Nari Shakti. huh?
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. So welcome to the conclave, and
you
you
so
will
much.
see lot of empowerment and lot of things
Yes.
that Nirmaan does for women.
Okay.
You will see lot of it. You will hear beneficiaries. So
Yeah.
stay
Thank
tuned.
you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ma'am, Priya ma'am is saying to us.
That you
Your
better
time
be
is
back.
up.
Okay,
Again, we will
okay.
come.
Sure,
A
sure,
short
sure.
break will come.
Thank you, Lata. Thank you, Malvika ji.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now you've heard a couple of the leaders who are in this hall, but there is one more task to each one of you. During the day, when there is other sessions are happening, and between the breaks, we are going to pose certain questions. Number one, talk to the person who's sitting on the left side to you. You got to know their name. You got to also give 3 interesting things about them. Not to do with the job, but 3 interesting things. All right, are we game? No? It's interesting. It'll help you to understand the next person as well. When I say 3 interesting things, it could be something to do with travel, it could be something to do with fashion, it could be something to do with eating. Jobio. Yep. All right? Cool. So now, without any delay, let's go ahead with today's agenda. And at Nirmaan, we believe that talent is everywhere, but opportunities are few. Are they? Opportunities are there, but how do we help people to get those opportunities is what impact hiring is all about. It's about breaking barriers, enabling employment for underrepresented communities, and ensuring the business success with a strong social purpose. And today we have with us all of you, corporate leaders, and then HR partner leaders here for collaboration, learning, and bottom line, driving a meaningful change. And we encourage all of you to actively participate. You didn't say yes to me, so that's the reason why I'm asking you. Please actively participate, share your thoughts, and take back actionable insights. So let us begin this auspicious occasion by invoking the light of knowledge, hope, and progress. The lighting of the lamp is a sacred ritual symbolizing the disappearance of darkness and guide into the wisdom and positivity. May I take this opportunity to invite our chief guest for the day, Malvika ji, Harish Kumar, and Siva. Harish is from State Street. He is an AVP from State Street. Siva is from Cognizant. And joining them would be Mayur Patnala, CEO of Nirmaan, Anuradha ji, COO of Nirmaan, Ramarao Garu, CFO, Lata, and the rest of the other Nirmaan team. And that includes Shivani Maladi as well, who is an engineer, but then she's also a change maker with Nirmaan. May I request you to kindly come and light the lamp. May I also invite Mr. Sai Prasad Garu as well, please?
Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah. Shatru buddhi vinashaya दीपज्योतिर नमोस्तुते. दीपज्योतिर नमोस्तुते. दीपज्योतिर परब्रह्म. दीपज्योतिर जनार्दनः. दीपज्योतिर परब्रह्म. दीपज्योतिर जनार्दनः. दीपो हरतु मे पापं. सन्ध्यादीप नमोस्तुते. ओ दीप ब्रह्मरूप. दीप ब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरसमारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत्. यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता. शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते. दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते. शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः. शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम्.
Thank you all, and may I request the distinguished dignitaries for gracing the ceremony and lighting the lamp of knowledge and inspiration. May I now request everybody to raise, to express solidarity to what's happening today in India. May we all raise for India's national song, Vande Mataram. This is to uphold nation's honor and dignity.
वन्दे मातरम् सुजला सुफला मलयज शीतला सस्यश्यामला मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् शुभ्रज्योत्स्ना पुलकितयामिनी पुल्लकुसुमित द्रुमदलशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरं वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
Ladies and gentlemen, to go for the next program, we have a cultural performance. It's actually quite moving to see the news, what's happening there, and at the same time, this beautiful song. So the next program is a cultural performance, and we've got one of our beneficiaries here to perform. Over to you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome her with a round of applause.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
सिंदूरदान चढ़ायो अच्छा गजमुख को नीलान विराजे सुत गौरी है तो मांग लिए गुड़ लड्डू साई सरोवर को महिमा कहे न जाए ताकत हूँ पद को जय देव जय देव जय जय गणराज विद्या संदाता कन्याकुमार दर्शन मेरा मन रमता जय देव जय देव हरि लुटा गणपति चरण तुलन पाहिन रूप तुझे
Are you okay? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Shraddha Devang for you. One round of applause for her excellent performance. Before we move ahead, let's take a moment to witness the heart and soul of today's gathering. The journey that started with a vision to empower and uplift communities across the nation. Now we present to you Nirmaan Impact Video, a glimpse into the impact, the transformation, and the lives touched by Nirmaan. Let's watch. Can we have the video, please? It's my honor to introduce Mr. Mayur Patnala, a passionate social entrepreneur and social innovator. He's the founder and a global CEO of Nirmaan organization to driving social impact through education, employment, and sustainable development. What started in 2005 by a student of BITS Pilani, that's Mayur, who's been influenced by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's vision of developed India, Nirmaan took birth. And what began as a small initiative teaching children of the campus workers and raising funds through personal contributions has today transformed into a nationwide movement, impacting over 4 million lives across 25 states in India. The movement, which started with just 10 students, has now grown globally into a force to reckon with 600 plus full-time members. When I say members, I'm talking about employees, and 1,000 plus volunteers, and collaboration with 200 plus multinational corporations, various government bodies, and global foundations to create scalable and sustainable impact. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mayur Patnala, a change maker, an innovator, and a true inspiration. Let's invite him with a round of applause.
Good morning, Indore. Very happy to share the stage along with you and have this conversation and have this opportunity to give this welcome address to Indore, to all the audience here, fantastic audience here who are here and also who are watching on live. On behalf of Team Nirmaan, the board of Nirmaan, and also our team of Nirmaan, we would like to heartfully welcome you once again. Each of the HR professional here, each of the business leader here, each of the HR leader here is very, very important for our mission. Henceforth, we said we will do an India-wide social impact tour and thank each and everyone who has supported us. And we also thought we'll invite and do a call for action for participating in our mission. I would like to first go back to when Nirmaan has started and why Nirmaan has started. It is in the year of 2005 when APJ Abdul Kalam sir was the people's president. From 2002 to 2007, he has given a call for action. He mentioned achieving a developed India is possible only when every citizen of this country, be it school children or youth or a homemaker contributes to the developed India, not only the people representatives. Taking that call for action, we have founded Nirmaan. And we started teaching 10 kids in the campus of BITS Pilani in Rajasthan. And that's when we started 2 campaigns called Save 1 rupee per day for the nation and Teach 1 hour per day for the nation. While we are doing this activity, while running this evening school for the underprivileged rickshawalas and mesbayas and their children, one of the girl child stopped coming to our evening school. It has been a week and we went in search of that girl only to realize that the father has met with an accident. Henceforth, the girl has to drop out of the education to do daily wage with mother. It is our first face-off of extreme poverty. It is then we, the students in the college, have decided that we will let no child drop out of education, especially girl child. And after taking this oath, we came back to the campus and we given a call for action. Whoever wants to join in this mission, please join. And I'm happy to share that it has been 20 long years that the 10 volunteers have grown to a size of 10,000 volunteers across the world. And that Save 1 rupee per day for the nation has gone to 500 crores of donations rotated through Nirmaan into the society. We have become a platform to enable social impact by individuals and companies. And together, we are able to, as a movement, enable impact for 50 lakh underprivileged youth, children, women, tribals and farmers of this country. Having said that, if you ask what are the values which are practiced by our Nirmaan movement, Nirmaan team for 20 long years, I will say 3+3. We always pursued 3 working principles and 3 values. The working principles being doing actions without expectation of name, money and power. We say that only then it is called a selfless action. And core values being ruthlessly transparent, being truthful and being responsible. And these 3 core values and these 3 working principles have played a super role in the journey of Nirmaan. Of course, my team will elaboratively discuss on what is impact hiring program. Like we did in 2005, here also in Indore, we are inviting the HR professionals and HR leaders, business leaders to join our mission. I'm sure you will. And my team will also explain on what is the technology platform, etc. However, my job in this current role of the head of the organization is to communicate to you, to your heart, what is the intent with which we are doing. It's a pure play, social impact is the intent. There is nothing other than this. I would like to come back to the theory of change of Nirmaan. The theory of change of Nirmaan is this, that we call it EEG, educate, empower and give back. We pick up children from government schools. We work out solutions for the government schools, starting from working out and improving the girl child toilets in a government school, all the way up to doing career guidance for the children. And then also after the 10th, help them in their education, even if they drop out or complete graduation. Then comes the second E, that is empower, economically empower. We do a lot of skill development and then place them in one of your companies or help them to start their own micro businesses. And once they do it, we also ensure that there is a give back that comes in. The give back that comes in is this very child, for example, Kalyani or Trisha or Chikita, in sports or academics, they give back and again into that save 1 rupee per day for the nation and volunteering as well. That's the EEG model that we have. I'm all happy to share, while we have the stories of Kalyani who has entered into first generation learner all the way up to IAM, We also have the story of Chikita Rao yesterday has entered into World Archery Finals. She is playing right now this Friday, that is today. Best wishes from all of us. I would like to now come to, while we are doing this, there is also young demographic dividend that we observed. We understood that more than 60% of the youth of our country is under the age group of 35 under, and 50% plus of this youth are unemployed. This is a macro problem that India has to solve. And to that, we thought, and we started 56 skill development centers across the country. This skill development initiative, we have been doing long, because after we educate in our educate sector, that's vertical of E, we have to economically empower. Henceforth, 56 skill development centers. We started with Microsoft, Infosys, State Street. Name a corporate, 200 plus corporates are there working with us. And as a part of their CSR, and also individuals who are doing philanthropy, we have enabled the skill development. We started to put things in perspective, we are talking about around 20,000 youth every year, especially young girls. We've been placing across the country, training and placing around 12 to 15,000 of them. And that is when we understood, and first time we are doing this season, first season of HR Conclaves. We felt, if we are providing this many youth, skilled youth, to the HR fraternity and companies, why don't we go and talk to the HR fraternity and start talking about that impact hiring as an initiative? Wherein we partner with you non-financially, we enter into an agreement with you, each one of you, we understand what are your openings, let them put on the portal, and without any expectations again from you, either in terms of name, money, power, that means we would like to, with zero cost, that is no commission, we would like to fulfill those openings, attempt to fulfill those openings, give you quality human resource with a triple advantage. That first point is, we intend to provide you quality workforce, entry-level talent. Second advantage is, your hiring strategy will become your impact strategy as well, that you're impacting lives. And the third advantage is no cost, that is no commission or anything. Our costs are taken care by our individual donors and also the corporate donors. How do you collaborate with us is one thing that I would like to speak to you. Post this conclave, you will be given a how to collaborate sheet, and also our team members, one person will be assigned exclusively to you to go and for you to enable an MOU between your organization and Nirmaan, and subsequently the openings will be loaded onto the platform as well. And our team, in the next 6 weeks to 2 months of time, 3 months of time, we would like to put our best effort to fulfill your openings, as many as possible. Even if we are able to achieve 30% of your openings, that we see is a good beginning. Of course, there is a detailed presentation once again. This is only a sneak peek into how you can collaborate with us. Just I would like to zoom out in the very Indore roundtable. This is the 9th edition that we are doing. We have just spoken about 4 foundational pillars or blocks in which we would like to contribute to this macro problem of youth unemployment. There are 4 foundational problems which are there in this sector, or this problem of youth unemployment. We talk about, firstly, there is large scale no knowledge about what companies are requiring. That knowledge diffusion is a problem. So what we have decided is, we have a team now that's called placement team with 2 KPIs or KRAs. That is generating the openings, number 1. Number 2, doing action research, talking to each one of you, not only about your company's openings, but also about the sector openings. And we would like to put them and release knowledge reports or research reports continuously. The team 2, the second problem that we have identified is regarding onboarding right sourcing partners, going back to the government colleges, going back to the various skill development organizations, and we would like to tell them that these are the openings which are there. These are the kind of skill set that is necessary. We conduct an exam there and bring a right talent for you. Third team is, we also are going to release a fortnightly/monthly job fair at your location, where you can come and see what your talent is, our talent is. Or we'll also line up our youth to you. Problem number 4, and for that we are building a separate team to influence the policy change, because now that we know what we are actually addressing, what is the talent that is required, how all of your companies are thinking and expanding your businesses, and this, with our influence in the government, we would like to tell them, go and tell them, this is the talent that is required in the next few years to come, so that they can upgrade a systemic change, they can build the necessary talent as well. I rest my case there, but just think about this. Around 30,000 jobs we would have enabled till now, and we do our environment vertical where we do plantations as well. And I'm happy to share this, that for every person whom we are able to enable a job in one of your companies, and once they settle and once you tell that they are doing good job, we would like to do one sapling on their name. And we would like to do it in a PVTG, remote, primitive, vulnerable, particularly vulnerable tribal group, tribal villages, so that they will get livelihood as well. So think about this, the case that we are going to present, that you and us together can not only light up lives, and in their remembrance will also grow one sapling into a tree. Maybe one day it become a big forest. We are committed for action as much as you, and we'll be back after 3 to 6 months. Currently we are thinking about August 11th to 21st, that time frame we would like to organize one more. Probably we can all come together and celebrate our success as a placement ceremony. I think my time of 15 minutes is also up. 14 minutes it has shown. So thank you. We have only one passion, the rise of a great nation. At Nirmaan, we do this day in and day out. You can also join with us today to a Chak De. On a count of 3, 2, 1, right fist full, we'll together say Chak De. And we do it 3 times. Will you join me? It's a determination to contribute to developed India and developed world, make this world a better place to live. Join with me. 3, 2, 1, Chak De! 3, 2, 1, Chak De! One last together. Right fist full. Counting we'll do together. Start.
3, 2, 1,
Chak De! Thank you. They'll come in the 1 o'clock.
Thanks, Mayur, for that inspirational note on the national movement of Nirmaan HR Conclave to build India with inclusive workforce. Nirmaan organization aimed at improving the economic self-sufficiency and financial independence of individuals, especially those from the marginalized and underprivileged communities. To showcase this, can we have the video, please?
My name is Varsha Kare. I have completed my post-graduation. I got a center through my friend. It is a free of cost. I have a completely 3 months course in full stack Java training. I am working as a front-end developer in Mumbai and my CTC in 3LP. Thank you so much Nirmaan organization and Infosys Foundation to provide amazing opportunity and support students like us. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I now invite Ms. Anuradha Pulla, Chief Operating Officer, Nirmaan Organization, to share the overview of Nirmaan Economic Empowerment Program.
Good morning once again to all our invitees today, especially the HR fraternity here and all our Nirmanites and all the invitees. So it's a great privilege to conduct this HR conclave at Indore. As my colleagues covered already the clean city and all those things. But one more thing is hospitality. We are receiving very good hospitality from the hotel, shop wala, and even cab wala. They are guiding us properly where to go and where we can do good shopping and food, etc. Yeah, so these are my team. Before starting our presentation, let's introduce my team to all of you. Over to you, Srinivas.
Yeah, good morning, one and all. I am Srinivas. I have been with Nirmaan from last 3 years. I'm looking after 33 skill training centers pan-India. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. I'm Lata Kumari, working as a senior manager, and I'm with Nirmaan from past 8 years. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Christy Matthews, and I've been in Nirmaan since a very short period, but a part of the impact. And I take care of the Central Placements Initiative. Thank you.
2 more team members are there. Today, they have not joined. Mr. Srihari and Mr. Vishnu as well. We have overall 5+1 team members working at headquarters for this impact hiring and skilling program. So let's start our information about this one. Yeah. So overall we have 7 flagship programs under this impact hiring and skilling project. So youth employment and women in tech, both programs are for technical training followed by placements to our unemployed youth, and occasional education is part of our women empowerment program. The rest of the things, impact hiring, will let you know a few more details, and mobile employment ban, employment helpline, inclusive employment training program as well. These are some glimpses of our training programs. This is inclusive employment training. So coming to our toll-free number, 1800-425-2425, which helps employment job-related information to the youth. This is mobile employment ban, reach out to the rural areas to support the unemployed youth in the rural areas specifically. So coming to our presence in Pan-India, we have especially 11 locations from 9 states, right from Indore, Noida, in Telangana, Hyderabad, Mahbubnagar and Warangal, Vizag in AP, Bangalore and Gulbarga in Karnataka, Chennai and Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu, Mumbai and Pune in Maharashtra, and Bhubaneswar in Orissa and Kerala, Kochi. Yeah, coming to our skill center in Indore, we have Nirmaan Youth Employment Program supported by Infosys at Gauri Nagar, Indore. So please, I think some of you might have connected for our placements program. All of you please note down and connect with our team here for more collaboration. Request my team member to take it over.
Thank you, madam. So under Economic Empowerment Initiative, our skill centers is having a proper structure. We do have 5 steps of our program design. So the key components of our program design, first is the mobilization, and second one is the counseling, and third one is training, fourth one is the placement, and fifth one is the give back. So we do have courses. These courses are all are aligned with the NSDC and also NSQF. So we have a technical courses like artificial intelligence and data analysis courses, and also we do have a BFSA course and Tally. So each course we do have a 300 hours per for 3 months. So out of 300 hours we will train 150 hours for domain training and 150 hours for soft skills. Soft skills is mandatory for every domain. So now I request Lata Kumari to go ahead with impact hiring. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning once again. When we are starting, we asked the question, what is impact hiring? So, but we didn't see many hands rise. So the impact hiring concept is, as Srinivas sir explained about skilling program, the skilling program takes time. It takes 3 months of time to train our students. But when we are doing a need assessment and we are doing a market analysis, we found that there are many students who are already skilled, but they are unable to find the jobs. And then we introduced the concept called impact hiring. This impact hiring is nothing but it's a bridge between the skilled, semi-skilled and the startups and corporates. So the concept is nothing but the trainee who are approached us, we will give a 15 days of minimal training. After that, we will show the placements, we conduct a job drive, we approach the college. The simple concept only impacting the beneficiary. The main motive of this impact hiring concept is to onboard the students as much as we can in a less time. So what is the benefit of this? The benefit is we will give the first initial round on behalf of you, we will take care of it. So we will give you the selected candidates to you, and so that reduces your hiring time and cost also. Next one. Who will benefit? So here there is no gender specification. Mainly we are focusing on women, but still it is open for all the youth who are eligible to get the job and everything, who are already skilled. And what are the main benefit? Why you choose us? As I said, it is a job-oriented training program, hands-on experience, industry-aligned curriculum. That means we are designing the courses what we are offering, those all courses we do that, but apart from that, if you come with any course, if you need that, then we can customize and we can give the training to the trainees and we give the students. And we have a continuous mentorship and career guidance program. So we can guide the students from where they can select. Up to now we are in 11 sectors and 50,500 youth skilled so far. And we have associated with 1,000+ employers, and every year we have 15,000 youth placements. Thank you. These are some photographs, training, assessments, mock interviews. So about placement dashboard, Srinivas sir?
Yeah, about placement dashboard, currently Indore, we have 200 candidates already, they are need placements, and for under impact hiring we have total 807. Total we do have 1,007 candidates at pool. So I request to all HRs, if you have any openings, please reach us for our placement purpose, okay? So now I request to Mr. Christie to get a placements.
So at Nirmaan we also have something called the Central Placements Initiative, which acts as a support system to all the placements pan-India. So in the Central Placements Initiative, we have placement strategy and coordination. We have employer and partner engagement, and we also have trainee support and monitoring. And during this event, I will be connecting with each one of you here in terms of our placements, and we would like to have you as our partners, and we would be happy to work with you.
So we have recently we introduced monitoring and evaluation team for the placement purpose. For this, we are reaching out to those are placed candidates. We are continuously track the candidates, as well as we are continuously tracked with employers. Okay, so we continually take the feedback from our aspirants, as well as we are taking the feedback from employers. Okay, we are this is a truthless feedback. So even we are hand-holding candidates. We continuously approach various corporates and taking the feedback. And wherever we require to enhance our course curriculum, enhance our skill set, we continuously approach employers under M&D team. Thank you very much. Okay.
So coming to our HR conclaves, as our team mentioned, we have so far completed 8, and with all your support from your community, so around 600 plus HRs have joined from various 300 plus companies. Yeah, these are some photographs. MOUs exchanged during these HR conclaves. Now coming to the overall HR conclave schedule, this is the 9th edition that we are doing in Indore, with successful completed all these. And Noida, which is scheduled on 16th, we wanted to reschedule for new dates, as you know the present situation. And also one more Bhubaneswar, we are soon coming with the new dates. These are our employment placement partners during this mission. Yeah. So please do join with us for this social impact mission of placements through this contact number and mail ID. And our team members will reach out to you further for collaboration in terms of MOUs and enrolling in our impact hiring portal and placement drives as well. So all these placements drives will help us to place all the 200 plus and another 1,000 plus students in Indore. Thank you so much for your support and collaboration.
Our Indore team is here, ma'am.
Yeah. So before closing, I wanted to have introduction of our Indore team as well to reach out to all of you.
Hello everyone. Myself Sumit Jain, Center Manager Indore. Thanks.
Good morning all of you. My name is Mukesh Pawar, Placement Coordinator.
Good morning everyone. My name is Mohammad Jahangir Hussain and I am here in Nirmaan organization. In Indore Center, I am as a trainer. I teach here IT skills and non-IT skills both. Thank you very much everyone.
Hello, good morning all. My name is Tina Chitekar and I am Admin Counselor Indore Center. Thank you.
That's it. Thank you. Please.
Thank you, Anuradha Garu and team. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard what impact hiring is all about, but there is also an important thing. It's a presentation, and this is to do with impact hiring portal, a key initiative that will drive employment opportunities. May I welcome Ms. Oishika, Product Manager, Technology at Nirmaan, to take us through the portal and its features. Over to you, Oishika.
Before I start, am I visible? I'm too short, so just want to check. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably walk around and talk because that is too big for me. So, hi, my name is Oishika Sarkar, and before I start, I want to ask all of the HRs present here, what do you think is the 3 major problems you all face while recruiting? Anyone can raise your hand and just speak out the answer. 3 major problems. Don't tell me you do not face any problems. All right, I will guess. You can raise your hands. Is there someone? Yes, please. Salary, okay. Homesickness, okay.
Only 2 problems.
Only 2. Anyone else? Please think, because you all are hiring, so. Finding the right candidate. Yes, finding the right candidate. Candidate with right skills. One more. All right, 3rd one, we'll keep it later on. So we understand that we need the right candidate, which basically means that they have basic knowledge of communication, how to present themselves and how to work So for that, what is needed? Training. Training, and after that, them getting into a interface where they are able to get hired. So impact hiring portal basically makes sure of that. So what this portal does is, first thing, the job seekers will come here and see the open positions. The recruiters will see the beneficiaries or the people who are seeking the job and see that whether they are capable and have those qualifications. Third, which we only provide in this portal, is training. So if you have a particular sort of requirement from a candidate, you can put your trainers here. They can train the candidates and then you can hire them. So this is what impact hiring portal is. And we'll show you the portal. You have a QR code on your table. You can scan it and have a look. Please go to the next one. Okay. Yeah. So the objective is to foster the economic empowerment. And these are the roles. Administrator is for us, and the ones who are in hiring, they can get the administrator role as well. So job seeker, employer, training partner, and administrator. Now these are some statistics in terms of job applicants around the globe, around our states. And then also how many of the gender people, like gender distribution of applicants across various states. And a few new things since we are putting AI everywhere. So we have also put AI-based resume builder and a chatbot just to help them out. So these are some of the screenshots. Please have a look. So this is the job seeker registration, the login page, profile page for the job seekers, and here the job post where they can go and check which all the jobs have been posted. This is the course page, so any trainers who have made the training courses, they can put it here. And the people who want to seek a job but do not have the training, they can come here and enroll for this. Then employer registration. This is a very big interface where you have to put in a lot of details required. And you can post your jobs here. And you can also list your jobs, whatever you've posted. You can edit it, you can delete it, whatever. And after that, job applications, who all have applied for your job. You can see those lists and have a proper look, also connect with them. And the job status, that what you can change it, that at this point whether it is active, pending, or hired. Then the dashboard, training partner registration. If you want to train first, then you want to hire, you can do that as well. This is the partnership, training partner dashboard. And this is for us, super admin dashboard, where we'll manage all of these users so that you have a seamless experience. Now my only ask for everyone here is, please register on this and give us feedback in terms of the usability, whether you are able to do your jobs done in a proper manner in terms of getting hires, in terms of putting your training courses, and in terms of being able to contact with them. So my only, a small humble request is, please get on this portal and give us your feedback. It can be very harsh, completely fine, we'll work on it, and we'll try to make it as seamless as possible. Yeah, you can scan it here as well. And that is the end of my section. Thank you so much for listening to me. Yeah.
Thank you, Oishika. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take a quick tea break. I know it's a little cold in the room as well. So I think a hot coffee and tea will also try to help you revive. And let's get back in 10 minutes. In case you're not able to finish your tea, coffee in 10 minutes, please feel free to bring your tea, coffee here and have it. Thank you.
చాలా మంది ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఇంకా చాలా మంచి 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 ఏదైనా సాధించాలి అనుకుని నా అమ్మాయికి మంచి చాలా మందికి ఇంకా ఆర్ట్స్లో స్పోర్ట్స్లో ఇంకా బాగా అవ్వాలి. నేను మీ ఫోటో తెలియదా ఒక్కసారి మీకు టెడెక్స్ అని తెలుసా? టెడెక్స్ టెడ్ టాక్స్ అని తెలుసా? టెడ్ టాక్స్ కదా కాదు కాదు ఒక 10 మంది ఉంటారు. అది వరల్డ్ ఫేమస్, వరల్డ్ #1 టాక్స్ అంటారు. దాంట్లో నేను మాట్లాడాను. ప్రతిసారి మాట్లాడుతున్నాను. మొన్న ఇది ఎప్పుడైందంటే డిసెంబర్లో జరిగింది. సో ఆ వరల్డ్ ఫేమస్ టాక్స్ మాట్లాడాను. ఈషా సిన్హా తెలియదు, బట్ నీ ఫోటో స్టేజ్ మీద నేను పెట్టాను. ఇలా హలో వినపడుతుందా? చూడు నేను పంపిస్తా. పంపించా కానీ
All right, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for the next part of the event? So you've heard our Mayur, then Anuradha Garu, then Oshika talking about what Nirmaan is all about, what is impact hiring, and then also about the impact hiring portal. Now we would want to invite our beneficiaries who would want to share their stories with you. May I invite Geetika Chokse to share her story with you all.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Geetika Chokse and I am from Indore. I have completed my graduation in BCom. I lacked skill before joining the Nirmaan. I am thankful to Nirmaan organization and Infosys Foundation who taught me various skills and helped me to get a job. Nirmaan facilities are well organized, supportive, including trained faculties, practical learning and resources. It is the great institute which provide training and job opportunities for free. Thank you.
Thank you, Geetika. For somebody who's just got into a job, she spoke really well, and I think she deserves a bigger applause. Thank you so very much. May I now invite Lakshmi Vishwakarma to share your story, please.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lakshmi Vishwakarma. My father name is Ramesh Kumar Vishwakarma, and my mother name is Padma Vishwakarma. I have 3 sisters and 1 little brother. And निर्माण एंड इन्फोसिस फाउंडेशन ने मुझे यह हेल्प किया है कि लाइक मुझे अगर किसी इंटरव्यू को क्लियर करना था तो मुझे बोलना नहीं आता था, मेरा बॉडी लैंग्वेज, मुझे कंप्यूटर मतलब जो चीज़ें वहाँ पे रिलेटेड मुझसे मांगी जाती थी, मुझे कंप्यूटर का कंट्रोल सी करना भी नहीं आता, तो सारी चीज़ें उन्होंने मुझे सिखाई है। देन अभी मैं RBL बैंक में बैक ऑफिस एग्जीक्यूटिव की पोस्ट पर हूँ, जो कि सबसे ज़्यादा मुझे मेरी फैमिली को सपोर्टिव है कि मेरी जो 4 सिस्टर्स हैं उन्हें मैं किसी भी चीज़ में हेल्प करती हूँ, उन्हें किसी भी चीज़ की लाइक ज़रूरत होती है वो दीदी मुझे, मेरा भाई बोलता है दीदी मुझे इस चीज़ की, उनका एजुकेशन भी मैं मेरे घर को मेंटेन कर रही हूँ, मैं मेरे भाई बहनों की एजुकेशन को मेंटेन कर रही हूँ। तो मुझे निर्माण एंड इन्फोसिस फाउंडेशन से ये सबसे ज़्यादा बेनिफिट मिला है कि उन्होंने मुझे बोलना, चलना, उठना, बैठना, इंटरव्यू क्लियर करना, सारी चीज़ें उन्होंने मुझे सिखाई। तो मैं बहुत थैंक यू करती हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे ये अपॉर्चुनिटी दी, मैंने उनका सेशन अटेंड किया एंड मैंने ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन दोनों सेशन अटेंड किया और मेरी फ्रेंड्स को भी मैंने कहा कि आप भी इन्हें ज्वाइन करिए और आगे की अपॉर्चुनिटी लीजिए। तो थैंक यू सो मच इन्फोसिस एंड निर्माण ऑर्गेनाइजेशन।
That's a wonderful, confident woman that we have here, right? All right, so to take this conversation a little ahead, you've heard them speaking as to how they got benefited. Now, what about organizations? Organizations like you, what is the process? What's happening? And how are they taking it forward? May I now invite Mr. Siva Bhavanari, Senior Manager, Outreach Cognizant, to share the case study on impact hiring. Siva, over to you.
So thank you very much, Priya, and wonderful speech, Gitika. So myself, Siva Bhavanari, so part of the Cognizant. So it's very relevant to the what is the Cognizant we are doing and what is the story which I'm going to share. Keeping aside that one, just want to share it with my experience, which is just related with the Gitika, right? Gitika, right? Yeah, Gitika's one. So when I have completed my graduation around 2005, 2004, sometime I completed my graduation. I have an aspiration like all graduates, right? Want to do the 9-to-5 job, working in MNC, but I don't know how to crack the interview, how to get into the MNC doors, how to knock the doors, because I completed my study in the native language. Like I love the Indore city where everywhere we see the every hoarding in the Hindi language. Similarly, I completed from the Tier 2, Tier 3 city my graduation that is completely in the native language, Telugu language. So that too, Bachelor of Arts. So public administration, political science, sociology, these are the subjects which I studied. Then, but I have a habit which maybe helped me to where I am today, which is I love reading books a lot. I love reading the newspaper. So that is what given to me the some kind of a roadmap that, okay, what are the skills required to get into a job? So it's not only Telugu, we have to learn the English as well, to know how to speak fluently in English. That's where I joined spoken English classes, where I'm saying 2004, right? So then I said, okay, the only with the English it's not working, because we need something. That time is the booming of the computers. Let me learn the basics of computer. So I did my PGDMCA. So what are all these things? Why I'm sharing, right? The skills, which is the very, very important to get into the industry. The right skills which you require, right? Maybe you want to become a pilot. You have to learn how to run the aeroplane. Similarly, you want to aspiring the working in banking. Maybe you require the finance skills. Similarly, I want to work in the MNC, corporate industry. The skills, basic skills, they look for the communication skills and the computer, basic digital literacy skills, right? How to use the MS Office. So those things help me to grab the job where 2005 I joined Cognizant. It's almost 20 years working with the Cognizant in various roles. So now we'll come back to the Cognizant. As a CSR leader Cognizant, we have two arms. One is the Cognizant Foundation, who takes care of all the monetary things. The other hand, where the Cognizant Associates started giving back to the community in 2007, where they want to do something to the society. So that's what I represent as a CSR leader. I represent the employee volunteering in Cognizant actually. So can we go to the, yeah. So it is with me only. So this is what maybe you have a doubt, what do the cognate associates do day in, day out? So we do not have any special day to the volunteering. Every day there is a volunteering. Under education sector, cognate associates goes to the schools and focus on the basic literacy and basic digital literacy, STEM, science, technology, engineering and maths. And when they complete the education in the 12th grade, students move to the graduation. We help them in the career skills, we help them in the technology skills, we do the mentoring. Similar way, we have more than 1 lakh NGOs are there who are working in their daily operations in the pen and paper model, where the cognate associates do free of cost Excel sessions, digital marketing session. Similar, we all love the environment. So associates will go and do the plantations, lake cleanups, and spend the time with the elderly, and also spend the time with the person with disabilities, art and craft sessions. This is just a snippet. So we all gathered here for the impact hiring. That is where the cognizant more focusing on the skilling, the skill gap which we had from the industry to the organization, the current youth who all are facing it. That's where this is the same situation we came across in 2019 actually. So as I mentioned, the outreach is the employee volunteering started with the cognate associates in 2007, where the employees used to come to us, say that I saw a problem. How can we solve this problem? Similar way in 2019, there is a cognate associate in Hyderabad location. They reached out to us, said that, so I studied my graduation in government-run residential school and colleges. So where we have so many private institutions, similar way to support the economically weaker section, underprivileged communities, government also runs a lot of schools and colleges, where the government give the free education. Two types of the free education, one is a day scholar, second one is the residential schools. So this guy, name is Bala Prasad, he studied in the government residential college, his schooling and education, everything, and he completed and he got into the cognizant after 12 years working in across world. He came back to the India in 2019, which I am sharing it, and he said, I went back to my holidays to my village. I saw there are a lot of girls who are completing the BCom, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts. After their graduation, they are getting married because they are unable to fulfill their aspiration. And some of them discontinuing during the graduation. They are all from the rural villages, not from Hyderabad, I am saying it. Rural and tribal villages. And they have a high aspiration. They want to start their career in the MNCs. They want to become a teacher. They want to become IAS officers. But due to some other reasons, they are not able to fulfill their dreams. So can we do something to them to fulfill their dreams? After completing the graduation also, these girls are going for the field works, daily 100 rupees works. So can we do something to there? So that's why, okay, because he's a core volunteer from that side, that time. So I said, okay, let's go to this college as a team of leadership, cognate leadership and HR team. We all traveled on one Saturday morning, 5 o'clock. We went to that village. It is a 150-200 kilometer far from Hyderabad. So then we had a interaction with those 300 girls who are studying their final year of graduation. So till evening 5 o'clock, we had a discussion with the girls. Then again Monday, we came back we met in Hyderabad in our office room. Said that, okay, what is the reflection? How these girls are there? So they said, out of the 300 plus girls, around 130 plus girls have high aspiration. They want to start their career in the corporate industry. Remaining 200 plus girls, they want to continue their PG. Somebody wants to become entrepreneurs. Somebody wants to become IAS officer. So can we do something to them, these 130 girls? Because we cannot hire them directly because there is a skill gap. As per the cognizant standards or the industry standards, their skills are not matching. They are good at academics, but they need additional skills, which I told you, right, in my story. If they need a communication skills, they need a basic digital skills, which are all required for these girls. That's where the cognate associate from that week onwards, next 4 months, they travel to this particular village every week, 10 to 15 cognate associates, and they trained on what is the industry actually, the basic communication skills, interview clinic, resume writing, and interview preparation, mock interviews, and AMCAT. There is a mental ability test. So all these things which are trained by the cognate associates. After 4 months, by the 4 months, they completed their graduation, all these 130 girls. Then we had given one opportunity in the Cognizant. They all came 2019 September to Cognizant office, Hyderabad office. Out of that, you can't even believe 33 got placed into the Cognizant as my colleagues. So what is here, right? So all those 33 out of them, none of them got married also till now. So they all got promoted as well. So next level. Now this is not stopped, right? This is not a one-day problem, right? So there's from there till now, Cognizant has trained more than 9,000 girls who are tribal and rural, not urban girls I'm saying, right? So there are out of that 550 has been hired by the Cognizant. What happened to remaining 8,000 plus? They all joined our peer companies. Here we are giving them the skills which required to get them the job. The skills, the 48 hours of training. Maybe you have a doubt how these trainings will be done. So we have a video. So it will tell you how the trainings will happen. It is a 48 hours. Every Saturday 6 hours training will happen. So this is one of the rural degree college, which is run by the Mahatma Jyotiba Phule BC Welfare, backward classes institution. Similarly, we have the Kasturba Gandhi. This is the industry awareness session. Then we do the communication skills, sentence formation, basic email etiquette. So you can see every week different volunteers will go and they do the sessions actually. And the AMCAT, aptitude, reasoning, mental ability, maths. So the AMCAT mock test also we do. Before we conduct the trainings, we do the basic assessment, mid assessment, post assessment. Then we do the resume writing, LinkedIn profile creation to these girls. And then we do the interview preparation. And we end with another video, which is we do the mock interviews to them one-on-one, and we do graduation day also to them. So that is how the program happened. Now what is the impact, right? The one impact story which I would like to share, these are all the, as I said, right, rural, urban, rural students, where some of the villages we do not have the bus facility also. Where during the pandemic time, Cognizant send them to these girls as a desktop, laptop, UPS to work from there. When the car enters to that village, entire village came to in front of the girl's house and see how this girl who studied BCom and working in MNC company. So where her cousins who completed the BTech not getting the job, but the girl, like Gayatri said, right? Gayatri said, now she is able to fulfill her brother's wishes, helping her brother's education. Similar way, all these girls helping, they are become the breadwinners of their entire family in the village actually. So next 1 month, the village president put the girls' photo at the entrance of the village to encourage the girl education. So that's the impact. The other impact, so the next slide which will, it is with me. So this kind of houses, some of the girls used to live in the villages, tribals I'm saying, not in the Hyderabad, right? Not in the Hyderabad Indore. The villages 150, 200 kilometers where the Cognizant has not funded them to build a home. The girl empowered and she built a home and gifted to their mother actually. So that is the impact which is created by this particular program. And so next, what is the impact for the, this is for, before we talk about the Nirmaan collaboration, what is the impact for the HRs here, right? Why the HRs has to adopt this particular program? Because these girls, these students, they have a high aspirations. They just need one opportunity to prove themselves. They're committed. They want to prove something to them. And where the industry attrition, you all know, where the HRs, more than 20%, these girls or these boys, attrition is less than 6%. So they are very committed. If you give any task, they will not say, okay, 10 hours is over, 9 hours is over, I have to go to home. They finish the task and then they will go. That is the aspiration. So this is the same way we collaborated, as Nirmaan has 56 skill centers across India. Last year we collaborated with the Nirmaan 11 skill centers, and we trained more than 1,000 students from the Nirmaan skill center. As I told, out of 550, 50 plus who are got placed from the Nirmaan actually. So wherever the Nirmaan skill centers are there, Cognizant associates will go on the weekend, they give the industry expert sessions, they give the resume writing sessions, and then we will, where we cannot go like Gulbarga, which is far away, we do virtual sessions to them. So this is a just number for you. So around 50 plus Nirmaan associates still are now currently working with the Cognizant. The number is keep on growing it. So now we spread across all the 10 cities across India locations. Thank you very much. So this is some stories like Gayatri. There are some stories from Hyderabad where who are Nirmaan Skill Center student now is working in Cognizant as my colleague, which I can proudly say. So some stories of the Sandhya and Shrey, Sharanya, all the students who are now Nirmanians and Cognizants actually. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Any questions, anyone?
Thank you, Siva. And Siva, may I request you to kindly be on the stage, and may I invite Malavika Garu and Anuradha Garu to hand over the token of gratitude for joining us here at this event. So, you heard Siva sharing a wonderful story as to how Cognizant has taken it forward. And that has happened because of the power of volunteerism. And to share more details about the power of volunteering and how it helps impact hiring program, we have with us Ms. Shivani Malladi, an engineer by profession, volunteer by heart, and a change maker, as we call her at Nirmaan. Shivani, over to you.
Hi everyone. I can hear this hello even just from the front benches. Come on, back benchers. Hi everyone. Hi. So, it is the Guru Drona who honed the skills of Arjuna and made him the greatest warrior of all the times. Do you agree? And it is the Guru Vasishtha who taught several dharmas and shastras to Vasishtha is guru of whom? Ram, Maryada Purushottam, the man of virtue. Isn't it evident that even the greatest of men need gurus to become best, right? Hi, this is Shivani. I feel very proud in calling myself as a change maker. And this guru is this is the idea behind which we came up with a program called Program Vasishtha. Before I tell you about this program, as you have already seen, Nirmaan is into this hiring, identifying underprivileged students, helping them, giving them guidance and proper upskilling them, and also giving them placement assistance. Then what else is needed here? A little more is needed, right? A little extra. That little extra always gives you delight if you are passionate about something. Do you agree? Suppose you have an ice cream, a cup of ice cream, and you're done with it, you love it. And suppose your brother or sister comes and gives his or her part to you. Sister, please take this as I'm done. Don't you feel happy? Right? So this little extra is what we thought of. Our change makers thought that the students are in need of, so that they become more confident and fearless. That's the reason this program Vasishtha has come into place. How do I do this? So this is program Vasishtha is all about giving 1:1 mentoring to the students. Apart from this regular training that we do, so all that we need is mentors. We have students with us and we need mentors from you so that they guide students to give them that little extra and help them achieve their goals. So we have different phases in program Vasishta. We have brainstormed a lot, like Shiva sir also has presented. They have designed several sessions to the students, right? So based on the data from the students, from the center managers, from Nirmanites, seniors in Nirmanites, we have designed this program completely. We have different phases in this, the program preparation, mentor and mentee connect. We connect every mentee with one mentor, and then we do this mentorship engagement. We also do program wrap-up, and after the program is done, there is also a reflection phase. So these are the sessions that we have come up with after a lot of brainstorming. So we thought that these sessions are very much required by the students so that they can crack their goals. So these are the 11 sessions that we have come up with. Get to know each other, goal setting, career guidance. These are very basic sessions, but very important ones. So the program Vasishta is all about 1:1 mentorship, as I told you. So you just sign up for this, and we have a proper curriculum. We give everything to you. You just join 1 hour per week. It's a 12-week course, 3 months program. All you need is to spend 1 hour per week. And with the student, it's completely online, virtual sessions you will have. And once the student is placed, what do you get? The ultimate satisfaction, isn't it? We rise by lifting others. Thank you, and over.
Shivani, may I request you to be on the stage here, please? And may I invite Mayur and Malavika Garu to give Shivani a small token of gratitude for her presence here. And ladies and gentlemen, Shivani, when I said engineer by profession, she is a senior engineer with IBM.
I'll be at the back. In between.
So Lata, do we have Chikita? Are we ready? Few more minutes? All right, okay. So then we shall go ahead with the next item on the agenda. So how's bingo going, and how many boxes did you cross? Where do we stand? Who's scoring well? Raise of hands. Are you participating? All right, okay. I see 7, 8, 9, 10 hands up. 11, okay, 12, 13, wonderful. ऐसे ही हाथ उठा रहे हो कि आप genuinely mark कर रहे हो? Actually, one gentleman actually came and asked me something as well, so I'm sure he is actually doing it. Yep. All right, so the competition is going to be really tough. Lovely, there are more at the back. Yes, and can we get some chairs onto the stage, please, while we prepare for the next session. The next session is a fireside chat. So it's a logical progression that we try to put together here for this whole conclave, a nice conversation. You heard about Nirmaan, then we shared what impact hiring is all about, then you also heard our beneficiaries sharing their stories, and then you heard a large organization like Cognizant, who have done a wonderful job of supporting us and giving an opportunity for 50 wonderful women to be a part of their workforce. And subsequently, you heard Shivani, a senior engineer with IBM, who's volunteering with Nirmaan as a change maker, right? Now, the next step. You are here, which means half our mission has been met. You came here to understand what impact hiring is all about, which means there is an intent. How do we convert this intent into action? That is what it is all about, the next one. So can we make this reality? Let's explore the action. What needs to be taken in order to convert the intent into action? And that's the theme of the conversation. And may I invite Ms. Malavika Joshi, Pro Bono Leader and Chair of Nirmaan HR Conclaves, onto the stage, please. And let me speak a few lines about Malavika ji. She was the CHRO of F5 Networks and CNA before she decided to contribute to Nirmaan as a Pro Bono Leader. And she will be in conversation with Mr. Harish Kumar Sirapu, again a Pro Bono Leader with Nirmaan, and he's an AVP Finance and CSR Head for Hyderabad at State Street. Harish joined State Street in June 2018 and is the AVP for the Global FP&A, which is Expense Insight Center. That's a little above my head, but then I understand it is to do with finance, right? And he's responsible for business partnering, budgeting, reporting, and variance analysis for the professional services and so on. He's an MBA graduate with over 18 plus years of work experience. Ma'am, please kindly be seated. And 18 plus years of work experience across banking firms like JP Morgan, UBS, HSBC, and Lloyds. And he has handled various roles. He's also the chairperson of Hyderabad Corporate Citizenship Council and a key member of India 2% Foundation Grants Committee. A strong believer towards corporate social responsibility, which I'm sure you all are. That's what has brought you here. And Harish is also a passionate volunteer who supports students and youth in building their skills and enjoying spending time and knowledge to help in the community development, which gives him inner happiness with a hope to make a difference in someone's life. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Harish. And over to you both.
Thank you, thank you.
Table. Yeah, table. Thank you, Priya. That was so wonderful of you to set the context, because without context, you don't have anything, right? And I think since the morning, we have been listening about impact hiring. We have been seeing what impact hiring is. And we have also seen success and heard from the likes of Gayatri and others who have really made a difference not only to their lives, but also to the lives of their families. Her 4 sisters now they know about Nirmaan, they know about the foundation, and they know where they need to go to build their career. So I think, this fireside chat, we would like to really put that intent into action by asking someone who has also seen impact hiring very closely in his company. Because, Nirmaan has collaborated, worked with various MNCs, and each of them have given their footprint to impact hiring in some way or the other. Either they have opened skill centers across India, supported them, and with Nirmaan's help, now we are changing the trajectory of the skills that people from marginalized communities can come and learn, and then hone their skills in the 3 months and then get placed. So that is way also, that they are impacting with the impact hiring program. There are others who are taking notice of our impact hiring portal, going there, seeing the candidates, seeing the profiles, and directly taking the candidates. So, it makes a difference in whatever way you do. And that will be my question to Harish as well, because he comes with an illustrious career. He's seen corporates rising with impact hiring. But before I go there, being the IPL season, I want to give you an example live example of impact hiring. Everyone knows Vaibhav Suryavanshi? Hands up. Everyone knows, right? How did he become what he is? It was Rahul Dravid who actually saw the potential in this guy. It was not his past scores. It was not that he had made 30 centuries or 10 centuries that he got into IPL. How did he get into an auction in November 2024? Just on the strength of open mindset, growth mindset, and the will to do, the hunger. That is what these people have, whom we take for impact hiring. So when Rahul Dravid could do it, see Vaibhav Suryavanshi, and we all know he's made history, these people also make history. They come to our organizations. We've heard Shiva talk about how they made impact in Cognizant, and what Cognizant is seeing with lower attrition, higher retention, the girls really wanting to make a career, not going for marriage and other things. So that is the live example. So with this, I would like to ask Harish, how in State Street have they addressed and brought this intent into action? Should I give you this?
Hello. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, Malvika ji. First of all, namaste, Indore. All right, so I think it's a very crucial question. We at State Street, started working with Nirmaan way back in 2017, and this is absolutely crucial for any corporate and a non-profit collaboration trying to understand the right need assessment. I think Nirmaan has actually done the great job in explaining the need, okay? And we as a corporate, State Street, where now we are in a stage where we are sponsoring 7 skill centers across India, okay, across all the locations where we have our State Street's presence. Now, the impact, which is absolutely crucial for us to kind of deliver that need assessment has been done by Nirmaan, and we understand what can be achieved through these skill centers. So I think not just 7 centers, what I'm talking about State Street, now 56 centers which are something, run by Nirmaan through support of various corporates and organizations. There is a lot that can be achieved, okay, and we know that with this support, many of these students will be the first generation earners. And as Shiva and we have also heard from the beneficiary talk, the impact that can create in entirely changing the demographics of the respective families was something which was absolutely crucial. So I think that is something which we are pretty passionate about in supporting this particular cause and this initiative, and we're looking forward to support even further as well. So I think this is absolutely crucial from State Street standpoint as well.
Thank you, Harish. I think, the intent is so important in whatever we do. And the intent that was set by State Street, whether you made those skill centers or you partnered with Nirmaan, the end objective was, let's make the society better, let's get people employed, and let's give them a career. So I think that is what you did. Harish, I'm a little curious to know what could be the skill sets that, are hot in demand that you think we should advise the HR fraternity as well and companies and organizations like Nirmaan to set their new skill centers on the basis of those hot skills.
From a skills perspective, I think maybe we can start off while Shiva was explaining his story, when he started his career, and I'm sure many of us across this room, when we started with a single mindset, but as we continued, we started evolving, we started learning more. And now we are in a stage where AI is everything, right? So, of course, one good thing with AI is it has leveled the playing field. Okay, now everybody is in that early stages and everybody is in that same level of learning. Okay, so that is absolutely crucial. Now the demands or the skills that is expected, what I can say more from a finance standpoint is, with AI's implementation, there's a lot of compliance coming into picture. Okay, there will be a lot of risk assessment that we will be kind of looking into. And of course, now with a lot of analytics that we are looking into, a lot of jobs, of course, can be automated through AI. Okay, like for example, in the past, if you all remember, we were talking about from an accounting standpoint, tally, something which was very commonly used. But now all of that is something which is streamlined and automated. But bringing in the right analytics and giving them the prediction, the prediction of what is the expected cost or the expenses, because end of the day, what we all are looking, any corporate or any organization that looks into is the cost savings, right? I'm sure you as HRs, while you are doing your initial hiring as well, you also see more from a saving perspective, right? What is that you can do? So I think those are the ones which analytics is something which is absolutely crucial, and I think that is the most crucial aspect which will be coming in future days, which I believe that the HR industry will have to keep on explaining this need, and I'm sure even corporates and the non-profits, while working with the skill centers, giving them the right scope of what are the expected jobs in demand is something which will be crucial.
Absolutely, I agree. Things change is the only constant. And we as HR fraternity have to also tune our sails to the changing environment, because when tally was important, everyone wanted to hire tally people, right? Today, it's not so very relevant. You could hire someone more who can, Power BI, could do more in terms of Oracle or, other skills, because their programs have changed. People are going more for those programs. So I do agree, even our skills that we will need to hone in the different skill centers that Nirmaan, supports or works on with the partnership with organizations like yours and others, we will have to adapt to new skill sets. And I think that is the need of the hour. And to this HR fraternity, which has got today, seat at the table. HR has got seat at the table, and I'm sure HR also has voice at the table. When you have the seat at the table and you have a voice at the table, I think things can change. You can be a change maker. We heard about change makers, but with the program Vashishta and others also, you can be a change maker. So with this, it reminds me of the Apprenticeship Act, Harish, which, was passed much before we were born. But today, government is putting its lot of governance on the Apprenticeship Act, wanting organizations to take apprentice, because they also realize that, you need to give these youth who are coming from colleges and looking for meaningful employment, you need to give them a base. You need to give them hand-holding. And apprenticeship program is the best way to do that. I'm sure State Street would have also done the same. Can you throw a little more light on this?
Absolutely. More from an apprentice's standpoint, this is something that every organization is kind of bound to look into these aspects. Okay. What good thing is in terms of ensuring that if we can look into more from an impact hiring perspective, that completely changes the whole scenario on how we are actually trying to see. Now, yes, State Street has been looking more from an apprentice hiring standpoint. There's one very crucial aspect that we have noticed. It was like, in terms of the right skill set, the students having the right skill set. There are many students who are pretty strong technically, but they do miss out that initial soft skills, which is something absolutely crucial in cracking the first round of interviews. And now with the AI builder, the resume screening which is happening, when many of the students lose out the opportunity, even before they come into the technical round. So I think from an apprentice standpoint, what I feel is it's important that we start supporting the students with the initial scope of soft skills, okay, that can be kind of looked into. And that is where corporates can start working with non-profits and with HR industry partners in giving them the right soft skills training which is required. Okay, I'm sure that the skill centers have the enough capacity or enough training support which is to cover these aspects. But somebody from a corporate coming and giving this guidance will surely make an impact in the students' overall job job role. That is something which is absolutely crucial. So I think that is something which I feel is absolutely crucial for us to kind of take it forward.
Absolutely, I agree. Soft skills are so important because you might have other skills, but if you're not able to communicate, you're not able to bring it out, then you're not able to crack the interview, right? And that's the first key to success. But you as the HR fraternity, you have a very important role in this whole exercise, not only of course, getting them onboarded well, but also, giving industry visits. That is also sometimes so important. And I heard you, earlier telling me that State Street supports that and you organize visits. So what happens, the skill center, the candidates that are there and getting honed in their skills and in their different, things that they want to learn, but they have never seen a corporate. They have never seen what it means to walk into a company. That exposure is what you can do. As HR people, you can make the first step of, getting in touch with the skill centers and saying, okay, on this particular day, we would like to get your team up here in our organization and, welcome them so that they can see the organization. And when they walk in, I tell you, I have seen it personally when, we had supported the people to come in. They are just blown away. They see a career, they see a future, they see that now I need to work hard to be here. So I think as you go back and you are learning about impact hiring, maybe it will be a good idea that each one of you gives the skill center, the trainees, a chance to come to your organization like you've done.
Absolutely,
right?
Completely open to that, option. Of course, Indore being a big, hub in terms of having PSUs and everything. So I'm sure there are many corporates who actually have in Indore. I'm sure like Cognizant, who has been doing some great job in here as well.
Correct.
And as we progress, the students not just limiting to location. If they can start expanding and start looking beyond the local, market or local job market is something which will be absolutely crucial. There's one point which I want to highlight to all the industry HR partners here. There are times that HRs while taking the initial interviews or having the discussions, they go a lot formal. Of course, it's something which is really required. But some of the students are in that early stages of career trying to understand what the job market is, how to handle the interviews. I think most of the times they get intimidated. I think as HR industry partners, maybe as NGOs have been doing this in a skill center, but I think this is something which is absolutely crucial for all the HR industry leaders as well, or industry organizations as well, to kind of give them the right comfort of attending the interviews, giving them the confidence and the motivation to take it forward in various corporates or any role that we are actually looking into.
Absolutely, Harish, you just hit the nail. We definitely need your support, collaboration to make this dream come true. And as Mayur said earlier, the rise of a nation is what Nirmaan is committed for. And I'm sure everyone sitting here, when we played the Vande Mataram in the morning, our hearts were for our country, right? How do we make our country great? It is only coming with one pledge. Yes, we will do it. We will make our country great. And these are the people who are there, we have talent. Why not be the talent connectors, So I think, Harish, thank you, but I think the audience may be wanting to ask you some question.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So with your permission, I open it up to the floor. If you have any questions, ladies and gentlemen, Harish is here and, we would love to see your questions coming in. Anyone, any brave heart would like to ask Harish anything on impact hiring and anything that you feel will be important in terms of you making this intent into action?
Or any feedback as well. I mean, not just question,
Yeah, anything that comes to mind.
Because there's one thing which is very nicely put by Washita when she was explaining about impact hiring portal. I feel that is a very crucial tool, not just for corporates, for all the HR industry partners. Now imagine you're having a great tool in your hand for free of cost. Now why not make use of it? Of course, to make use of it, there is something that you need to contribute as well, right? So you need to contribute with, if there is any job demand or any jobs that you have which you can put into the portal. I think that will be absolutely crucial. So happy to hear if there are any questions.
Okay, if you think there would be questions coming in during lunch, then Harish is still here, so we'll get him there. But you know what? Something is in my mind. I want to ask you some rapid fire questions because the audience is very kind to you. I want to be a little more, and put you in that hot seat.
Now I feel as if I'm in coffee with Malvika.
Well, Karan Johar is famous for his rapid fire. I won't be that, strict with my rapid fire. They're simple ones. But, those rapid fires are basically on topics where today every HR person talks about whether we should do resume hiring or no resume hiring. Simple one. We are right now thinking whether we should do away with resumes. Just meet the person, talk to the person. So Harish, I'll challenge you with some rapid fire since they're being very kind.
I'll try my best, but am I having any, gift hamper after this?
Priya, where are you? You've disappeared. Yeah. So Priya and Lata, you decide on the gift hamper while I throw all the rapid fire rounds. Audience with me? Yes. Indore मेरे साथ है? Yes. बस चलो शुरू हो जाते हैं. Skills or degrees?
Oh wow. I didn't think. Skills, obviously, of course, degree is absolutely crucial, but at the same time, skills are extremely essential for any role to kind of progress. Okay. Not just for short term, but long term.
Okay. Potential or experience?
Wow. There are quite a lot of hypothetical questions, right? So where you feel like both are critical, both are crucial. So, if you ask me, I feel potential, yeah.
Yeah, Vaibhav Suruvanshi, right? Yeah, we have a live example. Culture fit or culture add?
Culture add. I think that's absolutely crucial to kind of look at more from a cultural standpoint.
True, I agree. Faster hiring or better hiring?
No doubt that better hiring. I know you as HR partners, there are instances where you need to do hiring very quick. But of course, end of the day, you will again be questioned in case if the candidate is not right. So I think, yeah, better hiring, no doubt in that.
Train for skill or hire ready talent?
I think train for skill is something which is crucial. You know, as your first question indicated as well, the skills are absolutely crucial for us to kind of look into.
Very true. Impact first or profit first?
I'm sure. So, I mean, if me being a CSR lead, of course, I will look more from an impact standpoint.
Okay, absolutely, absolutely. And impact creates everything, right? Impact will bring the profit. You don't have to worry, you know. Okay, AI in hiring or human judgment?
A bit of both, I feel. You know, in this case, there are now with the changing job market, AI is absolutely crucial, no doubt in that. But the human judgment is extremely crucial for, you know, for that candidate to understand more from an behavior and attitude perspective. That is something which AI is not going to gaze for us.
Very true. Retention bonuses or meaningful work?
A bit of both. Bonuses are crucial, Maluka ji.
Yes.
But yeah, meaningful work is what motivates a candidate, you know, to kind of continue working as well. So we always say, right, an employee leaves an organization not because he doesn't like anybody. It's just that it doesn't motivate him further, him or her further. So I think that is absolutely crucial is what I feel.
Absolutely. Audience, what do you say? How was it? Yes, it was indeed excellent. Priya, you need to get the hamper because Harish gets it all right, right? Absolutely. He set the stage to an excellent rapid fire round because all your answers were so correct, so very relevant. Thank you so much, Harish, for joining us here
Thanks
on
a lot,
this great
Manoj.
fireside chat.
It's a pleasure talking to you, and I think it's a pleasure sharing this stage with all these great individuals. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you so very much for this wonderful conversation. Ek to fireside chat, upar se hot seat. How hot was that?
That's quite hot. I feel I'm sweating now.
On this note, may I invite Mayur and Anuradha Garu to please come onto the stage and felicitate Harish.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, please. I've been giving him a tough time.
And I think, Soumya, you should join Harish as well on the stage. Come along. Yes, why not? There is a woman behind every successful man.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to receive this from my wife.
And just to add, she's an HR professional as well.
Thank you so very much once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a surprise entry. But surprise yet a wonderful entry is what I would say. Chikita Taniparthi. Mayur has spoken a little about her, and I think I just would want to take this opportunity to speak about her as well, because she won the gold medal in Telangana State Junior Archery Championship, scoring 697 points, and she is a beneficiary of Nirmaan and In Orbit Malls, who's enabled her entire journey. And presently Chikita is at the World Cup finals at Shanghai, and she's playing World Cup finals for archery, and this entire thing is being undertaken under Project Dhanush Shakti. So she's joining from Shanghai on Zoom to share her message here. Can we get Chikita onto the screen, please?
These are the 3 MOUs, ma'am.
Chiquita, can you hear us? Okay, there is an audio issue.
Are you able to hear me?
Oh, yes. Awesome. Over to you, Chiquita.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chiquita, and my father is a farmer from Peddapalli district of Telangana. I like archery from my 2nd class, and I started doing practice from my 8th class. I won many medals at the national championship, national games, and I played for India, and this time I am selected in the senior Indian team. And now we are in the finals of Shanghai World Cup, which is going to be held tomorrow. And I would like to thank to Indore and Nirmaan who supported me, and I wish all the best for the young girls who want to achieve their dreams. Any goal can be achieved if you trust yourself. Thank you.
Thank you. Chiquita. Mayur, your words, please.
Chiquita, I think it deserves a standing applause from all of us. She made India proud. She won national gold medals in many places. And Chiquita, from all of us here, I think you are seeing in the stage, from all of us standing with our hands on our hearts, we wish you all our strength as Indians to make you win tomorrow. All the best for whatever you do, and be an inspiration for many girls in entire India and the world. You're awesome. So this Chak Day is for you. That's what Shivani is saying. So on a count of 3, 2, 1, Chak Day. Thank you, Chiquita.
Thank you, Chiquita, and all the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, to the next part of this program. There is an impact form on your tables. I hope you did have a look at it. If you didn't, they're also going around, the team is distributing it. Please do have a look at this. So in the next sequence, how do you contribute? You already heard about how the intent can be converted into action. And thanks so much, Malavika ji and Harish, once again for that wonderful conversation. And now let's get into action. And how do you do that? So how many people now have an idea as to what impact hiring is all about? One raise of hands. That's going to be a bingo question as well. Huh? So I want to see more hands now. Okay, how many people understood what impact hiring is all about? Wonderful, thank you so very much. I think then our mission has been met by 75% now. Yes. One round of applause for yourself. And so how can you collaborate with us? That's the path to talent and social impact is what this document is all about. This is actually a feedback form. As I mentioned, there is a form at the back and few guidelines in the front. And we were talking about having an access to the skill talent across the country. And how do you do that? Simple, just get into an MOU with us, express your intent that yes, you definitely would want to hire, and get into an MOU, and you will get access to the talent across so many cities, our locations, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Mumbai, Pune, Noida and Gurgaon, Visakhapatnam, Bhubaneswar, Indore, Coimbatore, Kochi, Warangal, Mehboob Sangareddy. Mehboob and Sangareddy are districts in Telangana for your information, and Gulbarga, which is in Karnataka. So that's a wonderful, diverse pool of talent that you can get access to. And the best part of it, what is it that you need? We will help you out. We will do customized training programs for you so that the talent that you want to hire will meet your needs. And they are aligned to the industry as well. We had Oishka sharing details about the impact hiring portal. So in case you have jobs and you would want to hire, just post your jobs there. Register on this portal and post your jobs, and then you will find talent very efficiently. And then finally, we are also looking at setting up some talent leadership councils across various cities. As we mentioned, this is the 9th city that we are in. 8 cities covered so far. If you are interested, please do reach out to Nirmaan teams which are here. There is a center here in Indore. So do reach out and let's work on this huge mission to build India. And one final request, we request you to share these details with the HR fraternity, your friends who are there, and speak to them about the impact hiring, and let's take it forward, right? So let's, a few minutes to fill this form, because subsequently our team will come back to you to collect it as well. Lata will give them few minutes so that then they will fill the form, and then if you talk about bingo progress, they'll get distracted.
Second phase we will collect, first phase with you. Yes, this one.
Okay, this looks like an examination center. See, and everybody is busy filling it up. पहले स्कूल था, अभी examination center.
What next?
So we have Mr. Tanuj Sen, who's the manager HR from SK Finance Limited, who would want to share a few words. Are you ready, or would you need a few more minutes to fill the form? All right, okay.
So we'll ask bingo questions.
Yes.
Priya ma'am.
Haji, yes, Lata.
I'm also playing bingo. I got 23, but 2 more are yet to come.
Okay, what? You
So
want me to
what
leak
next?
the paper? You want me to, this is like examination chal raha hai ek taraf se, and you want me to leak the paper as well?
Please help Karana. So what next?
Okay, we actually thought we should have menti.com as well, but then we do have a couple of leaders who are going to share some interesting perspectives. So maybe perhaps we'll put the Menti thing a little on the back burner.
Thank you. Once again, I'm giving hint, menti.com. Everyone is busy with filling the form, that's why. Once again, I'm giving hint, menti.com by Priya Madam. Priyaman, they completed. And it seems Tanu is also ready.
Okay, Tanuj, over to you. Request you to come onto the stage, please, to kindly share your perspective.
Okay. Namaskar everyone. Okay. So I am Tanuj and I am Assistant Manager HR in SK Finance. And I came here today with my colleague Ms. Gunja Shamnani. She is sitting over there. So SK Finance is a leading NBFC, non-banking financial company. It's a 30-year-old company and it's based out at Jaipur. So अगर मैं बात करूं SK Finance की, सो कदमों से पहियों तक का सफ़र जो है SK फाइनेंस की जर्नी है. लाइक SK फाइनेंस की जो टैगलाइन है वो है साथ आपके हमेशा. सो वी हैव 12,000 crore AUM with us and we are available, our presence in India like around 12 states and 1 union territory. So our major dealing with wheel segment and used business. So, अगर मैं बात करूं, except two-wheeler, we are doing all type of wheels like car, construction equipment, commercial vehicles, and tractor also. So, जब मैं ट्रैक्टर की बात करता हूं, तो आप सब समझ ही गए होंगे कि हम रूरल एरिया में भी अवेलेबल हैं. अगर मैं रूरल एरियाज की बात करूं, तो रूरल एरियाज में मेजर जो हमारा प्रोडक्ट होता है वो यूज्ड में ट्रैक्टर का बिजनेस होता है. एंड अगर हायरिंग की बात अगर मैं करूं, सो मेजर चैलेंज जो हमें आता है हायरिंग में वो आता है रूरल एरिया में. एंड व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फाइनेंस सेक्टर, सो फाइनेंस में कुछ ऐसे डॉक्यूमेंट्स, मैंडेटरी डॉक्यूमेंट्स होते हैं जिसके लिए जो टैलेंट है वो स्किल्ड होना मैंडेटरी है. सो उस टैलेंट के लिए लाइक आई मेट विथ सुमित, like he is the manager in Nirmaan in Indore. So I met Sumit 2 or 3 months back and he came to me in my zonal office and he briefed me about the Nirmaan. Then whenever I got the vacancy and whenever I got the vacancies from the management, I directly called to Sumit and I told him the overall requirement I have and he directly provide me the skill talent directly to me. So if I am talking about my current scenario, like we are currently we got 20 plus vacancies with us in our under apprenticeship program from the management, and we are completely focusing these vacancies, filling these vacancies with the Nirmaan organization. So thank you so much.
Tanuj, may I request you to come back onto the stage, please? Thank you so much for sharing your perspective. And may I invite Anuradha Garu and Mayur onto the stage to present a token of gratitude. May I now invite Archana from Shah Corporation, I hope that's the right, Shah Marketing, my apologies, to share a few words, please.
Thank you. This is extempo. Hi, I'm Archana Shah from Indore itself, and we have an engineering company for last 30 years. We are into design for pumps and cooling towers, chillers. So we do trading as we design systems for industries and commercial complexes like this. So all hotels and hospitals, high-rise buildings, commercial complexes are our customers. We need good talent with engineering background. So generally we face challenges like, although they are qualified, the education is completed, but they are not skilled. So I feel you can really help us out with training properly and doing impact for people who are who have skills or who are ready to uplift themselves with the help of Nirmaan. So yeah, it's a good initiative, and I'm sure you'll help a lot of people who are needing these kind of hand-holding for getting hired at better places. So all the best, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Archana, and may I invite Mayur and Anuradha Garu to present, and Malvika ma'am as well, to present a token of appreciation to Archana. We have Mr. Parvez Abbas from Ghori Trading LLC, who would want to share a few words. Mr. Parvez, over to you.
Hello everyone. My name is Parvez Abbasi. I'm from Ghori International Trading, and I have a colleague with me, Bushra. He's taking care of marketing and development department. And today I got a lot of information about the Nirmaan, how they are contribute to change the nation. Because definitely there would be a very challenging part to train the raw manpower. Because before HR I was a trainer, so it would be a very difficult and very challenging task to transform the raw material into a productivity. And if I'm talking about before that I was in a BPO, so Sumit is with us, who's taking care of the manpower part, and definitely he's very helpful person in provide a manpower. And being an HR leader, it's our duty, it's our humanity to give opportunity to this kind of people. And definitely if we are talking about to hiring the people from the different sources, definitely there must be a cost involved. Because if we hire through the portals, if we hire through the consultancies, so definitely there would be a lot of cost is involved. But Nirmaan gives opportunity to provide the bulk manpower in a free of cost. And definitely as our influencer is on the stage, give us the guidance. This kind of manpower gives us a lot of retention, because there is no issue in attrition part. I also experienced this part as well. There would be the very less attrition percentage, which would be the genuine reason. And if I'm talking about this kind of a CSR activity, it would be very helpful for us organization. And as of now, I'm taking care of the Ghori holding part, which is basically deal in personal care product and deal in footwear product. So being an HR, I would give preference to these people who come from this Nirmaan organization. Thank you so much for influencing us. Thank you so much for motivating us. Thank you so much.
Mr. Abbasi, may I request you to kindly be on the stage, and may I invite Mayur to present a token of appreciation for the support extended to Nirmaan. Ladies and gentlemen, and the next program on the agenda is exchange of MOUs. So we spoke about intent converting into action, and you've heard the leaders who have actually hired from Nirmaan. And now a couple of organizations have come forward to exchange MOUs with Nirmaan to take this activity forward. And to facilitate this, may I request Mayur, Anuradha Garu, Malvika ji, Harish, Shiva, Sai Prasad Garu onto the stage, please. Mr. Srinivas? Shiva, please. Yes. Lata, I think now it's time to collect the bingo forms. Will you help me collect them? So that then we can announce the results. It needs a little time to evaluate as well. Srinivas Garu, request you onto the stage, please. And the first organization is Akar Healthcare Pharma. And may I invite Trivesh Gupta onto the stage? May I invite Mr. Parvez Abbasi from Gori Trading LLC onto the stage, please? May I invite Mr. Neeraj from CIS onto the stage, please? Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. May I request you to be kindly seated? And while the bingo forms are being collected and the evaluation, would anybody want to share your perspective, your views? You're free. The stage is yours. Anybody who would want to share their perspective around the impact hiring, around the talent scenario, around what the future looks like? Nobody? All right, so then I would request you to be kindly seated. It would need few minutes to evaluate the bingo and announce the winners.
Meanwhile, I will ask some questions about bingo.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lata, who do you think, how many winners would we have? How many winners do you think we'll have?
Maybe 5 members.
Shall we ask them?
Yes.
Let's ask them.
Yes, we'll ask them. Guess how many members will be there?
8, okay, very nice.
Good number. How many?
Any guesses, ladies and gentlemen?
Between 5 to 10.
5 to 10, that's
Wow,
nice.
nice.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Then, can I ask one question? Who said 56 skill centers? In Bingo, we have 56 skill centers. Yeah, who said?
Mayur sir.
Wow, right answer. Okay. Who said menti.com? It's a cheating question. Okay. Who said
It's
Infosys
not considered as cheating, Lata. It's like called as open book system in an exam.
Oh, correct. Infosys Foundation? Mayur sir. Again Mayur sir. Correct. Correct. Job seeker? Job seeker? Sarkar? Oshika Sarkar. Wow. Wow. Beneficiaries? Who said that? Shiva? Shivani also said that. Wow, nice. And who said Mayur Patnala? Again, Priya ma'am, Priya ma'am. Rise of a nation? Mayur sir. Bhubaneswar? Bhubaneswar. Anushka. Anuradha ma'am. Nirmaan Employment Helpline? Anuradha ma'am. Okay. This question I think everyone, no one knows. Who said check day? Mayur Patnala? Oh. HR conflict.
No. I take an objection to this answer. Who said Chak De? Yes, everybody said. Bhavna, you scored it here.
I prepared in a flow. You disturbed.
Sorry.
HR Conclave 2025. Priya ma'am only. Everything Priya ma'am only. Even Shiva also. Oh. Okay. Then Abdul Kalam. Mayur sir only. Rise of a nation. Mayur sir. Central Placements Initiative. Yes. Central Placement Initiative. Christine Matthew. She said
Fantastic.
Without declaration.
You should ask what her name is. We should tally.
Yes. What's your name? Anjali. Malvika ma'am, Anjali said all right answers.
Get the hamper ready.
Oh, we are waiting for results. Okay, so in the first, we have interacted with few HRs. So now we have time, we can interact with more. Hi, you're from?
I am Ankit from NXC Digital. It's working now.
Yes. Your good name, please?
Ankit.
Ankit. Hi, Ankit.
Hi.
You are from?
NXC Digital Runners Private Limited.
NXC Digital Private Limited.
Digital Runners Private Limited.
Okay. Ade. Okay. May I know something more about you, what you are doing?
As organization?
Yes.
Or I am doing?
The technology sector.
Okay. So what we do exactly, we do project implementation in rural areas. That's why we are here. We want to work with your organization also.
Wow.
We are challenging lots of issues hiring in rural areas, and that's why me and my team is here.
Very nice. So you're in rural development.
Yes.
Thank you, Ankit.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you. Hi. Hi, sir. Good morning. Are you enjoying the session, sir?
Yeah, definitely.
Wow. What you enjoyed a lot?
We learned a lot of things here. And my name is Heman Sharma, and I am from insurance company. And
Okay.
we are also seeking manpowers. So
Okay.
I'm just looking forward.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you for your sessions.
Thank you so much, sir. Hope you enjoyed. You already spoke, right? No? Hi, sir.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, sir. May I know your good name?
Anil Kumar, ma'am.
Anil Kumar.
Ji, ma'am.
Oh, how was the session? Did you like it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So,
Lata,
may I know, ma'am?
the chief examiner is here to
Oh.
announce the results.
Okay.
So over to you, Malvika ji.
Thank you so much, Priya. So इंदौर कौन जीता? IPL तो है नहीं, लेकिन IPL के बराबर ही मजा है इसमें. So who won? Any guesses? Any guesses how many winners there could be?
5.
3. 3 is pretty close. Actually, there are only 2 winners.
Wow.
But you know what? You all were winners because you participated. Now, where the difference was, a big round of applause to everyone who participated. But the difference is that slight thing, right? The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra, right? The difference here is also that little extra which these two people did by putting the right names, and every box was, covered. Most of them, in a majority of cases, we found that some of the boxes were empty. That means you could not know, or you could not put the name there. You were confused, or you did not put the name. So you lost out on that. जैसे तंबोले में वो नंबर ही नहीं आता है ना, हम सोचते नंबर नहीं आता है, लेकिन नंबर आ जाता है. और कई बार नंबर नहीं आता है और हम सोचते हैं नंबर आ गया और हम कर देते हैं, तो क्या होता है, बोगी होता है ना. सो वो सारे बोगी हो गए. Now 2 winners are here, and surprisingly both of them are women. And let me tell you, in our earlier conclaves also, we've seen a similar trend. So does that mean that they are better listeners? Or does that mean that here they were better listeners, but otherwise everyone is a good listener? But anyways, kudos to these two. And in no particular order, the first one is Shreya Garwal. Big round of applause to her. Shreya, you must come over here. And second one, Lata, you guessed it right. It is Anjali.
Wow,
Anjali Parashar. She got it right as well. Wow, wonderful. Every column beautifully cancelled with the right name, and amazingly job done. Please come over here. Kudos. Music.
Can we have some music, please?
Yeah.
They are winners. And may I invite Mayur, Anuradha Garu, Sai Prasad Garu, Harish, Shiva, onto the stage, please.
Ma'am, please join.
Okay, so let's make this much more memorable. I hope you all have enjoyed, right? It was not a play, a session which was boring, are kahan gaye. It's not that kind of a thing, right? You learnt what impact hiring is all about. You understood the whole concept, the whole process. Let's make it more memorable. Bingo definitely did it. And let's take a group photo together, right?
And also, let them also
All right, okay, here the winners would want to speak. Lovely, I love this.
I requested.
Fantastic, yes, over to you.
Yeah, and I think this is fine. Can anybody see me, right? I am visible because of my height, I was asking me. Okay, so it was great session. I would like to thank everybody who kind of give us insight of impact hiring and how it is helping everybody, the underprivileged children and the students who cannot afford their fees, and how you are helping them getting a good job and upskilling them on the skill set that we require in the industry. So, so I forgot to introduce myself. I am Shreya Gadwal and I am from Cognizant. I am an active volunteer. I have been part of outreach activities at Cognizant, and I'm also leading one of such activities with one of the NGOs. So I know how much challenge we face when we, we try to bridge the gap when we teach students, underprivileged students. So I am happy to be part of outreach activities at Cognizant, and I am absolutely looking forward to contribute more to Nirmaan events and activities. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. So this is Anjali, and I'm working as an HR executive with Mindcrew Technologies. So for this session, this was the first section I attended, and it was a very good session. The best part I liked is that we came to know about impact hiring and how it is helping the people overall in the world. And it would be great if I can help you all in any manner. I would be obliged to do that. Thank you so much.
Join Vashishta program. Short.
Thank you so very much. And yes, let's all take a picture together, shall we? To make it more memorable, and our team at Indore will in turn share this. I hope you all shared your email IDs while registering. Did you? You did, right? So our team will share the picture and do post it on social media. Just a second, please. And immediately after this, we do have a special address, and then we'll break for lunch, right? But before that, please come over. And I think the leader should set the example back onto the stage so that then everybody else will join as well. Harish, Siva, Soumya, Sai Prasad Garu. Lata, I think we should actually ask them a question. What are our social media handles, right? Yes, they should know, right? But any which ways, we'll do it after they again go back to their seats. But please do join us. Please come. Yes.
especially for making the HR conclave a super success. It's fantastic. The warmth with which you have welcomed to Indore is really good. I have interacted with a good number of you, and you spoke about the openings that you have in various companies. And whenever you are initiating a new initiative, you always have that internally, you have that healthy fear that how will this will come. You know, you put in a lot of hard work. It is only two people I always felt who come and, you know, make things successful. One is our friends. So whenever you are doing anything, unconditionally they will be there with you. Either we speak about it. Please be seated, sir. Please be seated. So unconditionally they will be there with us and tell how many ever number of years later we meet also, that connect is never missed, and they will be there with us when we need. The second one I felt is our seniors, right? Especially from our college. How many of you agree? And I'm happy to share that I'm from a university called BITS Pilani, Birla Institute of Technology and Science and Pilani. And this BITS Pilani as a university, the alumni strength is often known to be the strongest in entire India. And we have 75,000 plus alumni and 130 chapters across the world, in India and the world. And wherever we are going and doing this HR conclaves, Nirmaan conclaves as such, either inviting HR professionals like you to partner with us, or whenever we are inviting, sir, when we are going around, we are also inviting the corporate CSR of each of the state, and also individuals who are philanthropists who want to contribute to girl child education or developing a skill development center, women empowerment, etc. So wherever we are going, in Chennai or in Mumbai or in Vizag, several of my seniors have come and supported this cause. Similarly today in Indore, when we are attempting this, I am very, very thankful to my seniors we are distant almost 1985 I am born. I mean, they have completed their graduation also by that time. But I am happy to introduce to you Nitin sir, who is the president of BITS Alumni Indore chapter, and also Sanjay sir, who is the secretary of BITS Alumni Indore chapter. They are here to support this initiative. And welcome, sir. As much as you are here, it's a strength for us. The first time we are doing this conclave at Indore. For a few minutes, I would like to request you to speak about what BITS Alumni as an Indore chapter does in keeping the welcome. I should welcome, yes, I should welcome first. So I request you to speak on how BITS Alumni Indore chapter has been keeping the entire alumni connected here, number one. Any kind of overall BITS alumni, how is it in the social activities in your individual levels or at a alumni level? But yeah, that's the special address I request. But first I would like to welcome both of you. Yeah. Malvika ma'am. Hearty welcome. So first I would like to just brief on, I think, yeah. Hello, yeah. So, ma'am, Malvika ma'am, would you like to brief in a minute on what happened from morning? I think that will be a good context.
Absolutely. तो सर आज का जो HR conclave, we basically designed this that impact hiring needs to be known to one and all, एंड इम्पैक्ट हायरिंग इसलिए इम्पॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि ये एक ऐसा इम्पैक्ट करता है जहाँ पे सोसाइटी के जिस बच्चे को हम मार्जिनलाइज कम्युनिटी से एम्प्लॉयमेंट देते हैं, वो हम ना कि उनको ही हेल्प कर रहे हैं करियर में, बट एक्चुअली इट ब्रिंग्स स्माइल्स टू द होल फैमिली. द होल फैमिली गेट्स अपलिफ्टेड इन फाइनेंशियली, इकोनॉमिकली, and also in their social status. So how can we as HR create a movement by which impact hiring becomes so impactful ki every company has, you know, taken people from the communities and they are the committed lot, and they are the ones who actually can give their dedication, their hours of hard work, and their retention rates are also high. We are seeing today that the young population is very, very eager to jump and change a job every other year. But when we take these people, we have seen, and our statistics have shown that they have stayed with the company, they are more dedicated and hardworking, and they are committed, you know. And we heard some beneficiaries, sir. Ek ladki thi, Gayatri. I don't know if Gayatri, you're still around, but she was here and she said how impactful was this move of going to Nirmaan, taking the training in the skill center, and आज उसकी जो 4 बहनें हैं और भाई हैं, उन सब का भी ऑटोमेटिकली एक रास्ता मिल गया है. उनको पता चल गया है कि अगर दीदी ने किया है तो हमारा भी हो जाएगा. सो हमने एक का फ्यूचर नहीं, हमने पूरे फैमिली का फ्यूचर सिक्योर किया है. सो दिस इज़ आई थिंक द मैसेज वी वांटेड टू शेयर विद दिस HR कम्युनिटी, बिकॉज दे हैव अ सीट एट अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टेबल, and that is with the CEO, with the management, and they also have a voice at that table. तो हम ये चाहते हैं कि as more and more HR can join in this revolution, in this movement, then निर्माण का एक ऑब्जेक्टिव है राइज ऑफ अ नेशन, वो पूरा हो जाएगा. बिकॉज अगर हम अपने यूथ, टैलेंटेड यूथ जो रूरल एरियाज़ में हैं, Tier 3, Tier 4 cities में हैं, अगर हम उनको मीनिंगफुल एम्प्लॉयमेंट दे देते हैं तो lives are changing. So we wanted to make people aware of that, and that's where we had this conclave, and we are doing this. Today is the 9th city. Indore on 9th May is the 9th city that we have covered in our journey in the last 1 month, and we are so privileged to be here in the cleanest city of India, and a city which not only has good food but also has good food for thought. And यहाँ पे जो मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कंपनीज हैं, जैसे आप बता रहे थे सर, यू हैव योर ओन बिजनेस एंड यू आर सेटिंग अप, आई एम श्योर you are also making an impact. So with you here, we wanted to let you know that this is our mission, this is what we stand for, and this is what we want to achieve by placing youth in companies where they can have a future. So with this, sir, we'd like to hear from you what we have done. And they would like to hear from you. So over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are very happy to be here with you today. And I am also thankful to Mayur. In his last visit, he has told us about this initiative which they are doing it for so many years now, 20 years. So that is very good, and we, at least both of us, are quite impressed the way you are taking it up and the way you are creating an impact, as ma'am was telling us. The impact which you are creating in the social strata of the country, and by that way you are contributing to the nation building also in a very big way. And you have very rightly caught the area where the companies have to shell out some amount as part of the CSR. So they have to do it. So if they have to do it, if they can do it in a meaningful way, that creates a very good impact. So we are very happy, and we really congratulate the team, entire team. And I hope that you will be doing very well in the future also. I am also from BITS Pilani, as Mayur was telling you, and Mr. Sanjay Neema, my colleague here. And currently I am the president of BITS Alumni Indore chapter. So BITSA, we call it BITSA, meaning BITS Alumni Association, and it is an international body. So we are connected all over the world. And as a chapter here in Indore, we have tried to bring together all the BIT alumni who have some connection with Indore. Either they are staying here in Indore or they have been in the past maybe studied here in Indore, schooling done in Indore, or their parents are in Indore. So they have some connection. So we have tried to bring them together. And in the BITSA Indore chapter also, we have members who themselves are big employers. So maybe sometime in future, if Mayur will be able to give them a presentation, so they will also be helping you in some way, whatever they can. So that is all I would like to share today. And once again, I congratulate all of you. Thank you.
I just want to add some of my experience of hiring people in Birla Group. Actually, after passing out from BITS, I joined Grasim Nagda, and I worked there for almost 22 years. Then I was transferred to Thailand, Egypt. So almost 27 years I worked in Birla Group. So the original culture of Birla Group of hiring people was totally different than what it is today. There was no HR that time. When we joined the company, that time there was no HR department. HR we used to hear only in the central government, that they have some HR. We never used to understand what is HR means. But Birla Group policy was to hire only known people. That way, the integrity of people, the problem which you shared just now, that people come, join, and as soon as they get a 1,000 rupees jump, they will join another company. So there is no sentiment with the company, parent company. No attachment, no sentiments. As of now also, I see the same culture in youngsters. They try to reach the top height very shortly. In our time, it was when you used to join, Johnny used to, as an engineer I joined, so it was a slow rise. Okay, engineer, senior engineer, then manager, then GM. Out of 10 people who have joined together, one will become the senior most. But the beauty of that time was, a person who has joined the company, his thought was, I will retire from this company on this year. So what are the benefits I will get during my job? That was the thinking. We never used to think that I will be leaving my job after 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. So in our time, all my colleagues and everyone, they have remained in the company unless and until they have some problem with the boss or boss has problem with him, and because of that they were asked to leave or something like that. Otherwise, मतलब आज ये हालत थी कि हमारे जो कुछ सीनियर्स थे, उन्हें पता था मैंने नौकरी ज्वाइन कर ली, अब रिटायर यहीं से होना है. तो उसका जो एक नेगेटिव पॉइंट में मैं आपको बताता हूँ, तो उस पर जो हमारे सीनियर्स थे वो इतने बेखौफ हो गए थे कि काम करना भी बंद कर दिए. नौकरी तो जाने वाले नहीं है, बिरला जी की पॉलिसी है, आपको हायर किया है तो निकालने वाले नहीं है कोई. मतलब आज के एचआर की एक ये ब्यूटी है कि भाई आपका आउटपुट देखा जाता है, परफॉर्मेंस देखी जाती है. उस वक्त कोई परफॉर्मेंस वाली बात होती नहीं थी. हाँ, परफॉर्मेंस के हिसाब से इंक्रीमेंट्स जरूर होते थे, पर नौकरी जाने का खौफ नहीं होता था. तो ये एक जो पॉलिसी थी, उससे एडवांटेज जो कंपनी का था वो मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ कि मैंने जैसे ज्वाइन किया, मेरा छोटा भाई ने सीए कर लिया. मैनेजमेंट ने पूछा, हो योर ब्रदर हैज डन सीए, कल से आ जाओ. नो इंटरव्यू, कुछ प्रिपरेशन नहीं करना, कुछ भी नहीं करना. आई वॉज हायर्ड बिकॉज मेरा बायोडाटा देखा, अच्छा आपके पापा स्टेबल फाइबर डिवीजन में काम करते हैं. हाँ जी, कब से कर रहे हैं? 25 साल हो गए. तो कल सुबह से आ जाइए आप. बस दैट वाज इंटरव्यू. तो उसमें फ़ायदा ये होता था कि बिकॉज एवरी पर्सन हैज़ सम रिलेटिव्स, और तो देयर वाज अ सोशल प्रेशर. कि मैंने अगर जॉब छोड़ दिया, अगर मुझे अच्छा जॉब मिल रहा है, मैं जॉब छोड़ के जा रहा हूँ, तो मेरे अंकल का क्या होगा, मेरे पिताजी को कुछ बोला जाएगा, दे विल बी अफेक्टेड. तो ओके यार, लेट अस कंटिन्यू. 2000 रुपये कम मिल रहे हैं, क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है. तो दैट वॉज द GD Birla's पॉलिसी, टू हायर ओनली नोन पीपल सो दैट दे आर अटैच टू द कंपनी. और कुछ उसका डिसएडवांटेज भी था कि थोड़ी पे भी कम देना पड़ती थी कि भाई आदमी जब जाएगा ही नहीं तो थोड़ा सा पैसा दो. अभी तो बाहर से कंपेयर करना पड़ता है. तो बट मेरा पर्सनल थिंकिंग ये है कि कीपिंग दैट टुगेदर along with the performance will boost the job circle. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. It's so very right. In fact, my father also worked with Birlas and only worked for Birlas and retired from Birlas. And his uncle also worked for Birlas and retired from Birlas. So I can truly imagine that was the legacy.
Respond, sir, by saying that in our impact hiring, the good part is we have a concept called EEG. That means the youth, 20,000 youth we train every year. We also place them. Around 12 to 15,000 of them get into companies, different companies. And we also have this concept of EEG. E for educate, E for empower economically, and then G for give back. So we also have that connection, sir. This youth whom we are training, which is completely free of cost. That means no charge we are taking neither from the company nor from the youth. So the youth also have this nature, sir, a non-transactional nature and connection that we have to give back. So many of them stay in their companies because they know the importance of a job, they're from a hardships problem, and they give back as well. Again, they volunteer, they mentor, they donate. So we have concept of save 1 rupee per day per nation and teach 1 hour per day per nation. So this they also start. So this cycle is there, and I am happy that you spoke about how the old and the modern and the old cultures can be met together, will do a beautiful thing. And I am happy to share, as ma'am has mentioned, this impact hiring, general hiring versus impact hiring. It's like general automotive vehicle versus EV. This socially responsible hiring. And even though it is a socially responsible hiring, the attrition rate is super less. Shiva from Cognizant is here. Harish from State Street is here. Earlier, sir has worked, Sai Prasad sir has worked for Tech Mahindra Foundation. So, in fact, Shiva has a clear statistics that in Cognizant, whoever are recruited through impact hiring, the attrition rate is only 3.5% or something, some number, versus the regular attrition rate of in double digit. So that social connection is there. Thank you, sir. I think that's the closure of today. We would like to invite Shiva and his family outside. You can come over so that through their hands we would like to thank you. That's what Priya told me. So they all traveled from Hyderabad or different places. And to present how Cognizant did the impact hiring. A big round of applause for Cognizant who has done impact hiring. It took 4 years because to do impact hiring policy in your companies, it took 4 years for them because there should be business leaders who actually, from the top it should come, and then HR leaders should work for it, and volunteers of the employees should work for it. So it's a big combination. Yeah, come. Where is Shiva? This one. Okay. Come. Harish. Ma'am, would you like to call your friend? Please give it to our sir. Harish, AVP in State Street. Shiva. Come Shiva. Where is the little ones?
Come. For both of them.
More to his wife, who is backbone. Congratulations. Thank you for all the support.
Then there are three of us. We'll have pictures. One, two steps forward. There is my mobile ID. My mobile ID. Okay. Take it in your mobile, it's switched off.
So with this, we come to the end of the Nirmaan HR Conclave at Indore. Thank you very much for joining us, sparing time and making it worthwhile, and look forward to...
I want to also thank the wonderful audience. I was a bit worried that when my seniors come, that because the last session, how attentive audience will be, you're awesome. Thank you. It shows your culture and inside heart to give respect to the last guest as well. That's fantastic. This is one thing unique in Indore. I sincerely mean it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mayur, and thank you all. Look forward to see you very soon. And thank you, Indore. Thanks, everybody.